chases two rabbits catches none, but the man who hides his true intentions catches more than one. I know y'all heard that bar, bro. I'm just saying. Listen, came up with this off the top of my head, but look, that's not the point. The point is that hiding your true intentions, not only from the people around you, but disguising your intentions to the world, right? Allows you to make space for the things that you actually want, right? So if I say that I'm interested in soccer, graphic designing, and fashion, right? On its own, in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot, right? But if we add in content creation, right, and disguise all of those things into content creation, it allows me to open up more doors for myself, right? So if I decide to be a content creator, right, I can then open more doors for myself into the realm of football, right? Into the realm of fashion, right? And into the realm of graphic designing, all by just adding one thing. And that's something that links all of these mutual interests together, right? Allowing myself to have more opportunities for whatever I decide that I want to do in the future, right? Even if I stick with graphic designing, I could still do all the things that I enjoy doing, right? But now I have more leverage and more opportunities to feed my interest and my curiosity into these other things like creative work and fashion. Maybe I can become a fashion designer. Maybe I can start my own clothing brand. Maybe, I have a lot of different options now, right? Just by adding one thing, or AKA disguising my true intentions behind one thing, right? So I think it goes not only for your intent, but also I think this can apply to people as well, right? So hiding your true intentions from the people that even you care about, right? Because a lot of people try to discourage your journey and your path because it wasn't viable for them, or it wasn't an option that they considered. Or maybe it's a family member and they just don't want you to fail, or they don't want to see you hurt, they don't want to see you go through heartbreak. But heartbreak is necessary in order to keep pursuing the thing that you enjoy and the thing that you want to do. So I think, like I said, it applies to people as well, because you don't want your family to stop you from pursuing the thing that you actually genuinely want to do, right? So disguising your true intentions from them kind of keeps them off your back a little bit, right? But it allows you to keep a little bit of mystery as to what you're doing as far as friends and family, and if you're a content creator, just content creation as well. Like going ghost for maybe just a little week, right? Or when someone asks you what your plans are for the future, just being brief and not really descriptive about what you're doing. Just saying that you have something planned, or that there's something that you want to do, but you can't really talk about it yet. Or, just something that adds a little bit of mystery, right? That keeps people, not only it keeps people engaged, it keeps people listening, but it kind of keeps them away from ruining what you have for yourself, or ruining the thing that you want for yourself, right? I think that's a very, very important detail. And all of this stuff I'm just thinking is just, sorry, it just comes off the top of my head. And I'm just like trying to process it in my mind while speaking to the camera at the same time. But I think that you can do anything that you want to do, not only if you put your mind to it, but if you disguise your intentions. If you hide what you actually want to do from the world, and from, I think I just caught myself, from, I'll say, like your other interests, if that makes sense, right? So not becoming too attached to one thing, right? Like not becoming too attached to, let's say, soccer. Like if I'm a footballer, right? Not becoming too attached to soccer, so that way I know how to detach myself and kind of attach myself to other things, right? And giving myself leverage for other things. Um, Giving myself more opportunities to pursue other things that I want to do, especially if you're someone that is neurodivergent, like specifically ADD or ADHD, you're always going to have a lot of interest. You're always going to be interested in something. So not allowing yourself to attach to one particular thing kind of gives yourself more leeway to actually do things that you enjoy in the moment or things that you might enjoy in the future.